Unit 1, Section 4. Now we're going to look at angles in algebra. We just classified and measured angles, and now we're going to use those classifications to tell us stuff about measurements, and we're going to be able to solve for the measure of an angle. So I will be able to calculate angle measure. The angle addition postulate. We've talked about postulate. It's an idea about math. Addition means we're going to add together. Angle, that's what we're adding. So if D is in the interior of A, B, C, okay, so from A to B to C, if D's on the inside, then angle ABD plus angle nope, wrong one. We already did A. Angle CBD is equal to angle ABC. Okay. This is a segment deal. When we do an addition thing, we're saying the little piece plus the little piece, marked them with different arcs, right, equals the whole thing. Part plus part equals whole. Part plus part equals whole. Same thing with line segments. Segments of lines added together make a bigger segment. Angles touching each other added together make a bigger angle. Just stick them together. The more pieces of the pizza you eat, the bigger hunk of the pizza you had. So, use the diagram below to answer questions 1 and 2. Let's check this out, and then you can try, and we'll do 3 together as well. If the measure of angle ABD equals 48, here's one of the things that I'll tell you about math that makes it the easiest. Draw a freaking picture of it. They've got a picture going. They tell you info. Let's label. ABD, A to B to D. This one right here is 48. Okay, I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be a line right through here, and it just got, undo. Right through here, and it got cut off. So we'll just consider that that is a line there. And the measure of angle DBC is 78. These are degrees. So what is the whole thing? Well, part plus part makes whole. 48 plus 78 equals the measure of angle ABC. So the measure of angle ABC, 48 plus 78, 16, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 126 degrees. And that makes it obtuse. Now, if the measure of angle DB, we're starting over, okay, races. If the measure of angle DBC, D to B to C, is 74, the measure of angle ABC, the whole thing, is 119, then what is this part? Okay. So part plus part equals whole. So the measure of angle ABD plus the part 74 is supposed to equal 119. Well, then algebra. Get rid of the part we need, find the parts left. Minus 74 from both sides. Measure of angle AB, I forgot the A, ABD equals, let's see, 9 minus 4 is 5, 11 minus 7 is 4, so 45 degrees. Now, that was sort of algebra, but now we're going to throw letters in there. We already had letters because that's how you name angles, but now we're throwing x, the variable. We got variables in this stuff. But it's the same thing. Part plus part makes whole. If the measure of angle PQR equals 141, so PQR all the way around is 141. Part plus part equals whole. One part is 13x plus 4. That's a whole part, plus another part equals 141. The other part is 10x minus 1. Okay, find each measure. We got to find x, we got to know PQS, and we got to know SQR. We already know PQR. So, it's freedom from the parentheses. There's a 1 there, there's a 1 there. 1 times anything is itself, so that comes out. 1 times anything is itself. That comes out, and we got 141. 13x and 10x is 23x. 4 and, I did those guys, 4 and negative 1 is 3. Now just solve for x. Move the 3. Start outside, work your way in. Let's see, 41. Let's see, cancel that, make 3, 11. 11 minus 3 would be 8. And we got 13. I think. Is how that works? Cool. Let's see. Divide by 23. Let's see. That goes x equals 138 divided by 23. Okay, so how do we get an 8 out of a 3? 18. So let's try 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12. 13. Oh, look at that. Went nice. 6. So we know x is 6. But we need to find those other angles, so we have to plug that 6 in for other things. I'll go different colors here. Let's see. 13 times 6 plus 4. So let's see. 13 times 6. 6 times 10 is 60. 3 times 6 is 18. 78 plus 4. 78 plus 4 is 82. So this should be 82 degrees. And then let's pick another color. Let's go green. And we'll do 10 times 6 minus 1. 60 minus 1 is 59, so 59 degrees. Now remember, part plus part should make whole. We know it equals 141, so does 82 plus 59 equal 141? 9, 10, 11, 13, 4. Oh yeah, it works. Those are my answers. Okay. All right, now that you've seen a little bit about how that goes, okay, I'll help you label this first one, but then I'll let you give it a pause and see if you can figure out x, the measure of DEG, and the measure of DEF. So let's see how we label it first. Measure of DEF from D to E to F. This whole thing is 7x plus 4. So if I'm doing part plus part equals whole, that's my whole. Okay? The measure of DEG is 5x plus 1. D to E to G, that's 5x plus 1. So that's one part. The measure of GEF is 23. Okay, cool. They gave me a number, plus 23. Now, give it a pause, solve for x, plug it back in, see what those angles are. Okay, here we go. Like terms, 1 and 23, 5x plus 24 equals 7x plus 4. I'm going to move the 5x because I want my x to stay positive. 24 equals 2x plus 4 minus the 4. 20 equals 2x, divided by 2, x equals 10. All right, maybe you did it a different way. Maybe you subtracted 7x, maybe you got negative 2x plus 24 equals 4, and you subtracted 20 and got negative 2x equals negative 20. You divide by negative 2, you still get x is 10. A lot of ways to solve an algebra problem, but usually just one solution. Okay, so now let's figure it out. DEG is that 5x plus 1. 5 times 10 plus 1. 50 plus 1 is 51. Now we can either plug the x into the 7x plus 4, or we could add them together. 51 and 23 should make 74. And then if we do 7 times 10 plus 4, it equals 74. Checks out, man. I love that. Okay, there's our answers. Now, you get to try labeling and solving all of number 5. Come back after the pause. Okay, let's write down what we know. J to K to M, 43. M to K to L, 8x minus 20. JKL is 10x minus 11. All right, part plus part equals whole. Negative 20 and 43, so 23 plus 8x equals 10x minus 11. Now you might have 10x to the left and 23 to the right because your x wants to be on the left-hand side, but I'm going the other way. I want my x to be positive. 23 equals 2x minus 11. Add 11. 34 equals 2x divided by 2. X is 17. I get 17 for x. Now, MKL is our 8x one, so 8 times 17 minus 20. 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 7 is 56. Take 20 off of the 56 makes 100, so 136 minus 20. So that makes 120 down would be 116 degrees for the big chunk, an obtuse angle. Now I can do 116 plus 43 because part plus part makes whole. 6 and 3 is 9. 4 and 1 is 5, so it should be 159. But let's do 10 times 17 minus 11. 170 minus 11. 10 down is 160, and one more is 159. Checks out. Boom. So label your figure. Write it down. Get a picture of it. Label the picture. Part plus part equals whole. That's all you got to do. Angle